Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today on Willy Silly Sarnies, we're going to be making the Pubano, which is effectively a Cubano, but I didn't want to change it too much and I just thought maybe give it a sillier name. We're not going to be doing the traditional marinade for the pork because we haven't got time, but we are going to be roasting the pork tenderloin. We're going to be putting mustard all over everything. There's going to be some pickles, there's going to be some ham, and there's going to be some Swiss cheese. So let's get stuck in, shall we? In a traditional Cubano sandwich, you have slices of roast pork. So what we're going to do, we've got a nice bit of pork tenderloin here. I thought we could smear it with mustard first, then put some stuff on it.
Here we have pepper of the lemon variety that I acquired in Barbados. We've got a pinch of smoked sea salt from the smoky seas of Cornwall, white pepper, and a bit of hot smoky pap.
Ah, my nail. We've got this little fella here. Oh, he's a bit wet.
Pat the moist off some tenderloin of pork with kitchen paper. It's going to be smeared in Digimon digital mustard, getting it proper coated so flavours stick to it like glue-covered cats sticking to fluffy sofa cushions. Then cake the f***er all over in a seasoning mix.
Make sure you're getting all the nooks and crannies and bits and fannies.
It's getting a good searing in a hot, bloody well hot pan. Make sure to get the ends. It's going into an oven dish with a metallic lid to finish off in the oven at 150 degrees for some time.
The first thing that you're going to need is some mustard, because mustard is a very important component, I should say, of the Cubano sandwich. Swiss cheese, usually it's like the thin stuff. I haven't got any, I've got some Gruyere, so that's going to be getting grated. Very important. Pickles, so I've got these massive ones, but I'm going to make a little garlic butter to toast the bread on, and the bread that we're using is this panini roll. Now, I know what you're thinking this looks a bit shit, and I'm thinking the same thing myself, but actually I haven't got a panini press. It's got to be a flat sandwich. They're very flat. We're going to stuff it with stuff, wrap it in tin foil, crush it down on this, and it's going to be marvellous. So without further ado, we're going to grate some Gruyere. F***ing hell, it absolutely hums. I reckon that'll be enough. We'll get this little bastard sliced in half. Your dad buys ready sliced panini.
We're whipping up some garlic butter now and using a tiny grater to grate tinily. Mix that with some massively overpriced butter and a herbaceous mixture. Some salt and pepper noir is also required. Usually I'd say to soften in an oven or a microwave, but on this filming day it was so disgustingly hot that I harboured the powers of the sun.
So we've got this nice slice of thick cut ham here. That's about, yeah, that's perfect. And then we can just slice one of these gherkins. At this point, we almost have everything we need to assemble our glorious Pubano sandwich. The pork has roasted like the first pork. Buns will be toasted, cheese will be melted. I can hear it. It sounds cooked. I feel like an archaeologist. Take a look at this little mustard, shall we? Oh, f me, that's hot. Ooh. Ooh.
We're getting this out to slice into slivers. Spread on your garlic butter there and give it a good toasting in the same pan that you seared the pork in.
Right, so we've got our bottom bit of bread here. So we're going to go with a smear of mustard. Okay? Because that is a serious component of this particular sandwich.
Get your sliced pork on and make sure to pour the juices on as well. Apply the cheese layer, which is what your dad calls his bedroom. Get in there with gherkin slices and then some ham. We don't waste cheese, and we certainly don't waste wet flavour. Fill it till nothing remains. Then wrap the little bugger and toast with pressure from above. This should take 4 minutes with a half-time flip. Then it's time to split in half, preferably at an angle.
Just look at the layers. Cheese, pork, pickles, ham. Right, okay, so we've got ourselves a Pubano here. It's still quite hot, it's pretty greasy, but let's tuck in, see what's what. That is a really very good sandwich. Sharp pickles, sharp from the mustard as well. Salty pork, salty ham, cheese, and the garlic butter sort of comes through really nicely as well. So if I were you, I'd make this for your boyfriend when he returns from war. Right. Sweet. Off you pop.